Okay, so I just finished my stream, and I thought I would talk about my streaming setup because it really has been a huge work in progress. What better to do than to show you guys? So there's a lot to go through. Let me speed run this. By the way, this is take two because I missed a lot on the first one. But here, let me flip the camera. Okay, first of all, point five here. This is my board. This is a controller. Okay, this is not an all-in-one. My camera here, it is connected via USB to computer. Controller also USB to computer. That's my computer. And then, so I'll go through the routing in just a second. First of all, my lights. There's this one. This one has been a new addition since my first work in progress video. If you guys have watched that, please watch that. It's very entertaining, in my opinion, my humble opinion. But this one for my face, and then these two is just like some mood lighting. This overhead one, and then there's the bar over there. So these two, again, I'm gonna skip over a lot of basics here because this really I'm trying to get to OBS is my main focus for this video. But basically, these two lights are from the same company, so hence they are both controlled by the same app. So because I put them in a group, I can sync up the effects. See how they're changing color together? So that's cool. I'm trying that out. Sometimes I just have it at one color, but today I felt like that. So there it is. And then some Christmas lights, more Christmas lights. So that's the lighting, okay? Physical thing number one. So let's talk about my camera. My camera is right here. This is it. It's my beloved. Spent a fuck ton of money on it. And recently, I have discovered a very, very neat trick because it used to die on me all the time. It used to die very regularly at around an hour and a half mark. And that really is just not great. So, here is a dummy battery. You see that cable? That cable is going from the wall. So really, this is not battery powered. This basically converts it to, an AC output. So that keeps my camera running. I do have to remember to turn off the screen. I mean, right now it's on because I'm showing you. But just now it did die, not because of battery, but because of overheating. So yeah, very high maintenance camera things. It's just USB into my computer, hub on hub, whatever. So it's basically an external webcam is how it's being operated. Okay, so we've gone through lights, camera. Now audio side. So as I mentioned, I use this as a controller. You're gonna see record box in just a little bit, but see, I'm not using the where is it? The master out right here. I'm not using it because all I'm doing is this USB cable to my computer. And you can see this. This is my microphone right here. My mic is through the board. So whatever I speak into the microphone, it is just outputting from the controller. It's not going through my interface to the computer. So the audio routing is pretty simple. So here's record box, right? It goes from record box into, well, really it's just record box. But so I guess the important thing here is this controller is available as an output. I'll say that again. This controller can be picked as an output device. So in a way, it's kind of its mini interface, right? So If I go to here, this is my interface, but I can also pick my controller. Very crucial detail here. If I go to record box and I go to preferences, you will see that here, instead of my interface, I have picked the controller because of this little button here. This button is super clutch. This button, what it does is it copies the controller's output to whatever you selected here. Okay. Again, I'll say that once more time. Whatever is going through my controller, it copies it to my default device, right? So what that means is, as I play from a controller, even though I don't use any of the master outs here, it is still going through my computer to my speakers, right? So that's how I hear myself when I'm playing is through, because my speakers are connected to my computer through the interface. So that's how I hear myself in the room. Okay, but okay, I'm gonna go to OBS now. So on OBS, and if you don't know what OBS is, it's just what I use to stream, but honestly, you probably would understand none of what I'm about to say. So yeah, for those who don't really know what it is, essentially it's combining everything visually and orally into one, and then sending it to Twitch or Instagram. That's how I stream, right? So the way you do that is you get a source. So you see here, this is the source. Flex10 is the name of this controller, okay? So the only audio that's coming out is actually just the Flex10. I don't use any other audio because, like I said, even the microphone is through my board, right? So that is the entire audio side. Quick recap, my audio side is, for myself, the controller copies the output of the board to my speakers, but then for the stream, for OBS, like Twitch and Instagram, it is only grabbing audio from the controller. Great. And then, okay, so that's audio side. Video side, I mean, I talked about my physical setup for the camera, but obviously there's more going on. So what's going on in this scene here, right? This scene is composed of my background. I can turn it off. See? It's just a video loop. My camera. Yay. And then this overlay thing, you don't have to worry too much, but essentially it's like the glowy that skims on the edge of the camera. Yeah, don't worry. And then just little things like alerts from Twitch, and the comments. So this, unfortunately, will be another video, but if you've been on my Twitch stream, you can see video, text flying on the screen for the comments. So that is just a browser overlay. So essentially, you know, it's reading my chat, and then through a link, I put this as an overlay on top. You don't have to understand, don't worry. Okay, so visually, that is what's going on. So we're almost there. I went through my actual location setup, my audio routing, my camera routing into OBS, my scenes in the layout. Okay, so I'll show you a different scene. This is the MGX one. Again, it's pretty similar. Looping video. This is the overlay. This goes on top of the camera. And then just my board as the sound. And then just the alerts. Okay. Final section here. And I know I've gone on for a little bit, but it's just so much. Okay. So I am streaming to Twitch, but I'm also streaming to Instagram at the same time. So how do I do that? Well, there's a couple ways. The way I used to do, I used to stream to Twitch, and then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I would stream to Instagram. And then I would stream to Twitch. And then I is this plugin here. You see this add multiple output. So what that does is, essentially it lets you stream twice from your computer. Unfortunately, that has not worked well for me. It kept losing connection on Instagram. I assume because it's the internet is not strong enough in my studio, unfortunately. Okay. So what I did instead is now I stream to an app called Restream. See this? This will warrant, if you really are trying to do this setup for your own stream, yeah, it will warrant a little bit of your own research. But basically, what I'm doing is I'm streaming to, really my computer is only streaming to Restream, which is like a platform. And then Restream, in turn, bounces my stream to two locations, which is my Instagram and my Twitch. Twitch is simple enough to set up. You just link your account. Instagram, however, is stupid annoying, as with everything that is Instagram. Here, let me open up Instagram. Okay, so on Instagram, the way I do a live, because normally you would think you just use your phone, right? Nope, that's not the case. I click create live video. And then this time I'll just pick practice as my audience, but normally, you can go public or close friends, whatever. Here is the stream key, and it's different every time. Mind you, it's really stupid that it is, but it is different every time, and what the fuck am I gonna do about it? I'm just gonna succumb. So here, when I turn it on each time, it's gonna ask for the stream key. So I paste it, boom. So see, this is the interface for Restream. So that way, I stream to restream.io, and then they bounce it, number one, to my Twitch, number two, to my Instagram. And then, okay, final thing. What do I see on the screen? Oh my gosh, this video is long. Sorry, guys. Sorry to my parents who don't understand a single thing about all this crap. But here. This is how I set up my on-screen, because I only have one screen, because I can't really use that little laptop thing for anything to actually see anything. So that's kind of silly. So here, instead of that, again, this required some things. Both of these programs are not on full screen. They're stretched to the edge, but they're not actually full screen. So that way I can do this. Record box underneath. This is my chat. Here I can change the scene with my mouse. And then this thing tells me that both of my streams are online. I mean, it will be green when it actually is online. Right now I'm off. And then with my controller, I can spin looking at just one screen. Yay! Let me play some beautiful shit. Hopefully it doesn't kill me on YouTube. I'll play it for 20 seconds. Here, cute. See? Turn it up. Skip forward. See? It's playing. Going through my speakers, but OBS is getting audio from the board, right? Let me go back to OBS. Where the hell is OBS? Oh, here. Look. See? Flex 10. It's getting audio here. My computer is muted because I don't want it to double up. So yeah, it's getting audio from Flex 10. If I use the mic, I don't hear it in my speaker, but it will go through. So look at the volume here. Yep, it's working. Sorry for that sound. And then, because I have these little windows open, I can simultaneously chat. Okay, whatever. See that? Okay. Might have broken the record for longest video here, and I just missed my last train. Whatever. I'll take Uber home. But hopefully you enjoyed a very long, but still very quick run through of my OBS setup. It's just difficult, but quick bragging time. I didn't know any of this a month ago. Understand that. Well, some of it I knew, but the OBS side, I didn't know none of it. So I encourage you to work it out, whatever challenge may arise. But thank you for listening. If you're stuck through with me until now, you are a true trooper. Yeah, you're a TT. You're a TT. I'm so sick. Bye. Have a good night.